Hey everyone, and welcome to Inspire to Success. Today, we will learn about 7 subtle signs of an immature woman. Now, let's begin. What does it mean to be mature? A mature person is someone whose thoughts and behaviors align with real-life situations, rather than misplaced ideas, wishes, and feelings. They are aware of what's really going on, and they never expect reality to change just because they want it to. So, why are some people mature while others are selfish and even delusional? If you're watching this video, you probably know someone whose actions you simply cannot understand. Next time you see this person, look for these 7 subtle signs of emotional immaturity. If you notice more than one, there's a good chance she is more selfish and immature than she's willing to admit. 1. The me factor. An immature woman thinks everything revolves around her. She doesn't pay attention to other people's lives. She doesn't consider other people's needs. When there's a problem, she thinks only about how to improve her situation, never for a moment considering that other people are suffering too. We call this the me factor, and it's incredibly common among emotionally immature women. All she thinks about is me, often at the expense of her friends and partners. If you know a woman who doesn't understand anyone else's perspective, be cautious, because she's probably more immature than you realize. 2. Desperate for attention. Some immature women need to be the center of attention at all times. The more attention she receives, the better she feels about herself. On the other hand, whenever she's overlooked or ignored, she becomes insecure, defensive, and desperate to find the spotlight again. This mentality is common among people who lack intrinsic meaning and security in their lives. So, she chases the spotlight, allowing external validation to determine her feelings toward herself. Not only is this unhealthy, but it's a reliable sign of social and emotional immaturity. Living in chaos. Immature people are surrounded by chaos and drama, complaining to their friends and partners about how difficult their lives can be. This poor me mentality construes them as victims of other people's cruelty. But is that really what's happening? The truth is that she isn't taking responsibility for her own conflict-seeking behavior. Don't get pulled into her toxic narrative. Anyone who maintains a poor me mentality and lives their life in chaos is not only self-destructive, but also emotionally immature. Taking everything. An immature woman takes and takes without ever giving back to the people in her life. She expects everyone to do things for her, but never extends the same care and consideration to others. Many immature people develop an inflated sense of self, which leads to self-centered and inconsiderate behavior. She may insist that you are lucky just to be around her, or that she is too important to lift a finger for anyone else. If you're not careful, this kind of immature person will keep taking things from you until you have nothing left. Projecting. Her faults. An immature woman isn't willing to work on her problems, or even acknowledge that she has any. For example, let's say you're having problems with your girlfriend. If you bring up concerns in the relationship, she may not take your needs seriously. Instead, she turns the tables on you. She accuses you of being too sensitive or insecure. But don't worry, it's not your fault. She may blame you for every problem in your relationship when she's the one unwilling to grow and change. Egocentric desire. An immature woman demands to be the most attractive person in the room. She wants to be the subject of every conversation and the envy of every man, even when her actual partner is standing by her side. This intense variety of egocentrism is evidence of an insecure and immature person who relies heavily on physical attraction to gain attention and praise. She likely cares tremendously about what other people think of her and overvalues her ability to attract potential partners. At a deeper level, she may be unhappy and insecure, but she's too immature to remedy those feelings on her own. Thank you for watching Inspire to Success, and be sure to subscribe and be inspired.